pay-per-use, device agnostic. It's as soon as you build it, it is available to you in any device in any form that you want. So it does not. You don't have to actually write code for it. It provides development environments so that if you do not find something out of the box or something that is not provided by the PaaS solution itself, you build it. You can actually write code. You can write MVC-based codes. You can write APIs. You can integrate using with other systems, right? Enterprise solutions or PaaS solutions do not work on their by themselves. There are a lot of other applications they need to interact with. So, absolutely. So there are a lot of APIs that are given to you. Workflows, that is very popular in one of the in the PaaS solutions where you kind of define your ifs and then if my my business, my opportunity that I'm looking at is over 100,000, it should go to my CIO for approval, stuff like that, right? And validations, right? You don't have to write long JavaScript code or a lot of coding on the front end just to make sure that the data that is being inputted into the system or being retrieved are validated or valid for the business. What cuts across is there are a few features which you will find in any PaaS environment. Performance. They guarantee the performance. Encryption. The data that you store is secure. Nobody will put their data, their customer-specific data. Let's just take an example of a CRM. I don't know whether you know what a CRM is. But customer data, let's just talk about customer data, right? Their own customer data, or financial data, and put it on the cloud, which is storing data somewhere across the globe, maybe in US or in Europe or in Poland somewhere in data centers. You don't want that data to be open for other people to access, right? Nobody can do a select statement from this and see what are the list of people that you are working with. So security, encryption, integration. So it's very powerful in set of integrating capabilities which are provided with those platforms. Reporting. Now, without those reports, the boards, the decision makers cannot really drive the way of the organization. So they report the integrity between the data, and the scalability. Today it's the solution that you have written. It's only for 200 users. If let's say tomorrow 10,000 users logs in, would it work? IRCTC would not, but today it will. Today, if you build a solution on cloud, you don't need to worry about how many people are logging in, because that is what the cloud is all about. It takes care of the load and performance. So that is the PaaS environment, the powerful PaaS environment which people are after in the enterprise world. So when we talk about enterprise world, let's have a quick look on the type of enterprise application which people think that can be hosted on clouds. So, like I was telling you before, there are a number of business solution specific cloud environments which are available out there. CRM, Salesforce being the top #1 CRM in the world, right? Business application like mail service, Gmail, right? Data storage like Google Drive, right? Enterprise planning, there are a number of ERP solutions which are available on cloud as well. And then there are other apps. Facebook runs on cloud. Twitter runs on cloud. So they don't even think about the number of people joining in. I'm sure the number of people joining into Facebook is immense. You can't even imagine the number of people joining in per minute per second. The traffic, right? And how does your solution scale up to that, right? You write a code, 2 people who works on it, it breaks after 10 people logs in. But here, it does not have to worry about that. Below what you see here are some of the key, I don't know whether the images are very clear right now, but some of the key enterprise, top 20 enterprise cloud services which is available out there. And the other side talks about the cloud services, the consumer services, more like Facebook, Twitter, Google, Gmail, LinkedIn, right? Those. There are several other more, right? And why are the enterprise after the cloud? Let's look at that. So, these are few key aspects. Like I said, commerce is, when you go out into the world, technology is definitely what drives the business ahead. But what is the business all about is obviously the commerce behind it, right? Without the money flowing in, the money flowing out, except for those organizations which are doing it for more material purposes, the more focus is always towards the amount of cost it's going to involve. Pay as you go more, right? Today you pay for 20 people, you have 20 people to address. Tomorrow you have 2,000 people, you just pay for 2,000 people. Day after tomorrow it goes back to 1,000 people, you just pay for 1,000 people. You understand the amount of saving a commerce does on this, right? Flexibility, scalability. If your application that is developed is able to sustain the changes that you make on top of it, how it goes forward. Because business is an agile system, right? It's a very agile in its way. Tomorrow it's something, tomorrow the policies change, it has to align itself. So the scalability of the solution is very important, right? Collaboration, right? Collaboration is when your system is connected and built on top of clouds, it's very easy for people to connect on that platform. Very easy to, actually interact rather than having tens of thousands of different solutions on top of your infrastructure, enterprise infrastructure. Free from infrastructure maintenance. I think this is the key point, and that's why it's in probably the middle. Don't worry about infrastructure maintenance. You don't have to worry about whether the particular server needs to be upgraded. You don't need to worry about the lines which work through it, the network, the kind of infrastructure security these PaaS solutions provide is 99.999. I don't know how many lines, right? That is something amazing, amazing. Have you ever seen Facebook go down? Really? No. Have you seen Google go down? It could be your network though, but it does not go down. That is the kind of system that we are looking forward to. Build. No solution really provides a solution which can be actually defined and provided out of the box. You unwrap install the solution, it's actually aligned to your business. Doesn't happen. So a PaaS solution should always give you the ability to configure it, to align it, to customize it to their needs. Its PaaS solution is very adamant towards it. Faster time to market. You wouldn't believe. I'll give you a quick example. I'm really running out of time here. So, Siebel is one of the very key players in CRM. It's a non-premise solution before they are now switching to cloud as well. A usual time for a CRM solution to be implemented in Siebel was around 2 years. 18 months it took for people to actually implement. SAP solution is even more. The ERP solution it's even more. You know how much time a CRM, the top best CRM in Salesforce or even Oracle right now takes 5 days. 5 days. Can you even imagine the change? 2 years to 5 days. That's the kind of speed that you can achieve here. 5 days, and you're out there. APIs, right? APIs is the key